What is up, guys? We are facing Ronan the Accuser on Expert Mode with Groot. So with the main scheme setup, we put the Universal Weapon on Ronan. We have the Power Stone and the Milan right here. Ronan's one review is to cut the Power Side scheme into play right here. This will come with 3 threat and a Crisis icon. The main scheme will start off with 2 threat, and Ronan will come in with a tough status card. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And let's shuffle up the player deck over here. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got Fertile Ground and Resources. So let's mulligan discard these 3 cards and then draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we want to get Fertile Ground down first. Okay, let's use the Milano to generate a resource so we can play Fertile Ground. As an alter ego action, we can exhaust this card, place 1 growth counter on Groot, and then draw a card. We can use Groot's Growth Spurt. Action, place 2 growth counters on Groot, so we get 2 more, going up to 3 here. And then, let's see, we play the Helicarrier. We can play Monica Chang as well. I think that would be the best play. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over to Hero Form Groot. And then we have +1 attack and +1 throw with the Power Stone. So let's go ahead and throw it for 2 from this side scheme here to bring this down to 1. Next, let's use this, I think, as 3 resources so we can play Monica Chang. Whenever she enters play, we can search our hand, deck, and discard pile for a copy of the Surveillance Team support and put it into play. So let's put a Surveillance Team right here into play. And this will come in with 3 Snoop counters. Monica Chang's effect is to place 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team, so it's going to have 4. And then, oh, I messed that up. I should have played, it's okay. So we'll use this as 3 resources to play a Helicarrier. We can't do anything with it right now. Okay, and then we're going to have Monica Chang thwart for 1 from this side scheme here to clear that off. She'll take a consequential damage. And the Crisis icon is removed now, so we can now remove threat from the main scheme. So let's exhaust Surveillance Team and remove a Snoop counter to remove 1 threat from the main scheme. That will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it is Ronan's turn. He's going to place 2 threat on the main scheme, so it goes up to 3. He is going to attack us. His Force Interrupt, when he activates against you, give him an additional boost card. If you have the Power Stone, we do have it, so he gets 2 boost cards here. Let's have Monica Chang block. So his boost cards will be, if this activation is attack, it gets +3 boost icons, and it also has piercing. So that's okay because Monica's blocking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. That will defeat Monica Chang here. And then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, there are none. We discard cards from the encounter deck until we get a side scheme. Okay, we've got one right here. Then we put that into play. Superior Tactics. The Power Stone cannot be unattached from him. When reviewed, attach the Power Stone to him. And this will come in with 2 threat. And our last encounter card is Kree Comet Armor. Attached to enemy with the highest attack, so this goes on Ronan. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes from each attack by 1. Okay, that is okay. And it's back to our turn. Let's see, we could do this. Ooh, we're about to take a rough hit right here because we don't have anyone to defend for us. Let me see here. If we do, we want to just get more supports down. If we play, okay, let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. And this would be 1 resource, so it can play another Surveillance Team out here. This will also have 3 Snoop counters. Okay, and then I think, let's see, what else do we want to do here? Do we want to play Entangling Vines, or just a third surveillance team? Let's go ahead and play another surveillance team. So let's use this as 2 resources to play another surveillance team. So we got 3 surveillance teams here. And then we can use the first player action of the main scheme, Exhaust Milano, and remove 3 threat from the scheme. And then, let's see, Groot is going to swing and hit Ronan for 2. With the Kree combat armor, he reduced the attack damage by 1. So it's going to do 1 damage. That's still enough to remove the tough stats card. And that will end our turn. Let's ready up. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. We will defend here. He gets a boost card because he has a power stone. So just 1 boost, 0. So he's going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. We're defending for 3, so we take 2 damage. Groot has a force interrupt. Whenever we would take any amount of damage, we remove the growth counters instead. So 2 damage means take off 2 counters. So we drop him down to 1 counter. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is Hold Breach. Choose one. We can either take 3 damage, spend 2 mental resources, which we have right here, or Exhaust Milano. I think we want to take 3 damage. Let's see. Yeah, we can get the Milano down. Okay, let's take 3 damage. So we take 1 with here, and then we take 2 more, dropping our hit points from 10 down to 8. We have 1 more encounter card. You stand accused. Run the accuser attacks you with +1 attack. Let's use this first player interrupt of the Kree command ship. When a treachery card is reviewed, like the You Stand Accused, we can exhaust Milano and spend a resource. Let's use Dum Dum Dugan to cancel this treachery card. All right, and it is back to our turn. Okay, so we are going to flip down to Arch Eagle. Let's use Growth Spurt, so we get 2 growth counters. And then let's use Fertile Ground. We can exhaust this, get 1 more growth counter, so we're going up to 3. And we can also draw a card with the effect of Fertile Ground. Okay, let's see. We get this out. Or do we want to take a crazy play and try to get Mansion out here? See, we get Mansion and still play under surveillance. And then we won't have Quake. I'm not sure we should go for the Mansion. A little bit of a greedy play, or to get Quake out. Mansion, and then okay, I think we want to get Quake out. We just want to be safe here. So let's exhaust a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So we can play under a surveillance and attach it to the main scheme. And it's going to be 1 cost, so we're going to use this as a resource to pay for it. This will increase the target threat value of the main scheme by 4. So instead of flipping at 7, it's going to flip at 11 now. And then let's use this as a double resource, so we can play Quake here. And then let's exhaust 2 surveillance teams and remove 2 snoop counters, 1 from each one, to remove 2 threat from the main scheme, just to clear that off. And Ronan's going to scheme here. Let's keep the Mansion in our hand, actually, and let's ready everyone back up, ending our turn. So we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6 here, keeping the Mansion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn, and we got Homeland Intervention, which is great. He's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme. He's going to scheme with the base of 2, 3, 4, plus a boost card here of 0. We got really lucky. So he's scheming for 4. 4 plus 2 is going to be 6. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. Just have to deal with this. First one, You Stand Accused. He's going to scheme +1 scheme. Let's use the first player interrupt, exhaust the Milano, and spend a resource. Let's use let's use our feud agent here as a resource to cancel this. And we got Kree Private. Okay, so this guy has Quick Strike, but we're an Arch Eagle, so Quick Strike won't go through. Okay, and it's back to our turn. All right. Let's first use Growth Spurt to get 2 growth counters. Fertile Ground gives us 1 more and draw a card. So 3 more counters. And then we are drawing a card. So I'm glad we kept the root stop here so we can get rid of the Kree Private. Let's see. Do we want to... Okay, we really want to play the root stop. We want to play Homeland Security. I think I'd like to get Agent 13 out as well. because we used the Milano and we got rid of a resource, we're gonna be short here. So, okay, we play Agent 13, then we cannot play the root stomp. So, then we still want to do that, and we just keep the Kree private alive. No, actually, we can still kill the Kree private actually, without root stomp. So let's see if we can play. Okay, let's check. Okay, we don't need to be an Arch Eagle, I think. So let's go ahead and just flip over to hero form. Okay, and then I'm trying to decide if we play government liaison like this. We can't use. See, we use this to play government liaison. That and helicarrier. Okay. We need to play the homeland intervention. Is the thing. I think we just have to play Agent 13 and homeland intervention. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice with that. And then yeah, it's gonna be not the best. If we have one more resource, it would be perfect. So let's use helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card will be played by 1. And then let's see, are we playing Agent 13 here? Yeah, so we can play Agent 13 using 3 resources. Let's use these 3. And we're gonna keep mansion for another turn, I think. Should we just throw away the mansion at this point? Okay, let's use these 3 to pay for Agent 13. Okay. And then Agent 13, okay, we're gonna have Groot, Quake, and Agent 13 all attack for a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll defeat the Kree private. Both allies will take consequential damage. Agent 13's effect, after she thwarts or attacks, she can ready up a shield card. Let's ready up the helicarrier here. And then let's go ahead and play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control. So we're gonna exhaust these 3. We can choose a scheme and remove 2 threat from that scheme for each card exhausted. So 3 shield cards, it's gonna be 6 threat. So we can clear off the main scheme entirely. That will resolve that, and that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And let's draw back up to our hand size here. And we should be getting a bunch of global logistics because I don't think we even drew one yet. Okay, oh, we got Nick Fury too. All right. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Let's have Groot block again. This will be his boost card. Okay, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We're defending for 3, so we take 3 damage. So instead, we remove 3 growth counters. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is a Kree Commando with Patrol, so we can't thwart the main scheme while he's in play. And we got a Kree Lieutenant with Guard and Stalwart. Okay, so just a bunch of minions here. Oops. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? I do want to play Nick Fury. Thing is, if I play Nick, I think, let me see. We have 2 global logistics in here. Let's check our discard pile to see how many homeland interventions we have. Okay, we have 1 feud agent and a homeland intervention as well. I would like to play Nick. We can get him down to a 3 cost. We can actually use the Milano to pay for him as well. I think I'm fine using Homeland Security. So let's do that first. So let's exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card that we play by 1. Exhaust the Milano to generate a resource. So Nick Fury is going to be 2 costs. This would be the 2 cards to pay for him. So we can play him. When he enters play, we can choose one. Let's pick the one to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. We got this. We are a Groot card here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I think we want to play. We are Groot and a feud agent. But Nick can block for us. So I think we want to play government liaison and then a feud agent. Okay. Wait a minute. We have Agent 13 that can ready up the helicarrier. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. We can't defeat either minion right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Okay, we're gonna have. let's have Agent 13 first. Should she just thwart? Okay, she's gonna thwart for 2 from the main scheme. That'll clear that off. Should take a consequential damage, and then she can rate up under a shield support, so let's rate up the Helicarrier. Let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So we can play a Government Liaison here, using just 1 cost. I think we're gonna use the We Are Groot here to play the Government Liaison. Next, we can exhaust this card, and then play a shield card from here, reducing its cost by 1. So we can play a Feud Agent here. This will have 3 backup counters. Whenever a shield ally would take consequential damage, we can exhaust this and remove a backup counter to prevent 1 of that consequential damage. Next, we want to play Global Logistics. Exhaust the shield card we control. Let's exhaust the surveillance team. We look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck or the player deck. Let's look at the encounter deck. And then we can manipulate these cards in any order or discard them. Ooh, we got a Wilt here. That is so good because then we can flip over to Alter Ego. Let's see. So he's going to attack us. We want to give him I think the Finesse as a boost card. And then, actually the Wilt's not going to be that good because I think we can flip either way next turn. If we get the Single-Minded Fury as our encounter card. Okay, so I think if we give them to this card as his boost, the Fanaticism, they'll have Pincer Maneuver and Wilt as our encounter cards. That is a lot to manage, but I think we'll be okay because we can Fertile Ground as well. Okay, but Groot will be exhausted again. Let's check our discard pile. See how many more Root Stomps we have left. With 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have no more Root Stomps. How many attack item Groots do we have? With 1. We have no more attacks. Okay. Next, we need to get these minions under control here. I think either way, this is still what we want though as our encounter cards. Okay. Wait, I should check. Are we gonna deck out 5 cards here? No, we won't deck out yet. Because we're gonna keep the Global Logistics in our hand. Okay. So let's just do that. Okay, so that has resolved. I don't know if we changed anything. Okay, anyways, let's see. So we're gonna have, oh, we cannot thwart here because of the patrol. Okay, so instead, let's have Agent 13. So instead of having her thwart, we're gonna have her attack the Kree Lieutenant for 1. And there still should be 2 threat on the main scheme. Yeah, I just realized I'm not allowed to bypass the patrol here, so I can't thwart the main scheme. Okay, and then let's go ahead and use, okay, Nick Fury is gonna swing for 2 at the Kree Commando. And then he'll take consequential damage. And then Quick will swing for 2, and we can use a Feud Agent and take off a counter to prevent the consequential damage. So she won't take any consequential damage. 2 more damage on him. He has 4 damage and 2 hit points left. And then let's go ahead and use both surveillance teams and remove a snoop counter for each one to clear off the main scheme here. Okay, and that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're gonna keep this Global Logistics in our hand, even though we know we're drawing another one because we don't want to deck out right here. And then let's draw back up to our hand size of 5. Oh, we got 2 fruitions. All right, not the best hand. That's okay. So, actually, wait a minute. Is our last card a Homeland Intervention? Check our discard pile. 1, 2. Oh yeah, the last card is a Homeland Intervention. Okay. All right. So let's see. That actually works out, I think. Okay, so we're going to. It's gonna be Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 threat to the main scheme. He's gonna attack. Nick blocks. He gets a boost card. Fanaticism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That'll defeat Nick Fury. Then these guys attack. I forgot. Okay, so this guy's gonna hit us for 1. This guy's gonna hit us for 2. We're gonna take all 3 damage, so we lose 3 growth counters. Then we get 2 face-down encounter cards. First one is the Pincer Maneuver. Hinder 2, so it's gonna have 5 threat. And we also got Wilt. You may flip to Alter Ego form. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can exhaust our Alter Ego to remove this from the game. Okay, that actually did not help too much being in Alter Ego right now. I think we want to, okay, so we know this is Homeland Intervention. That means we can Homeland Intervention the Pincer Maneuver, and we're gonna flip back over to Hero form. Let's first use Growth Spurt, so we get 2 counters here. Okay, and then we don't want to fertile ground deck out yet. Let's go ahead and play. Let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card that we play by 1. So we can play Death Focus, and we pretty much have all just zero cost cards in our hand here. And then let's go ahead and play. I think we want to, yeah, let's play 2 fruitions. So place 2 growth counters on Groot. So it's gonna be 4 total. So we go from 2 up to 6. Okay, which is not bad. And then let's play a global logistics here. Oh wait, oh man, okay. Okay, yeah, let's play global logistics here. Exhaust the S.H.I.E.L.D card you control. Let's exhaust the government liaison. And then we can look at the top 4 cards of the player deck or encounter deck. Let's look at the encounter deck again. So we're going to be decking out. So we're going to get an encounter card. Oh man, do we want another minion? I think we have to take the minions here. So we'll take this minion as our encounter card. And then Ronan will attack us with the single-minded fury. And then we'll take another Kree Commando as another encounter card here. Yeah, I think that'll have to be what we do. And then we have to try to get some attack cards to kill these minions. Yeah, because the assault. Okay, actually, let's give the assault to him as a boost card. Oh, but then we get the single-minded fury as our encounter card. Yikes, and I don't know what the next encounter card will be. We might just want to cancel it. Okay, wait, okay, what if we stay in Alter Ego here? Can he scheme out if he schemes for 0? Let's see, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He won't scheme out if we stay in Alter Ego. And then we can kill a minion with Quake, because her effect can hit a minion after he schemes. Let's see, if we get this as our encounter card, this as another encounter card, single-minded fury, and the saw will be his boost card. I feel like we'll be okay like that. Let's make sure I have the numbers correct. Oh, wait, we can't. Oh, the surveillance team can bypass that. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, we need, okay, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threat. I think that means we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, okay, let's actually do that. So we're going to put this back down right here. Okay, and that will resolve this global logistics, so this gets discarded. And then let's go ahead and use fertile ground. So let's exhaust it. Place 1 growth counter on Groot, and we can draw a card. So we're drawing a card here. The Holman intervention. We decked out, so we get a face-down con card, which is that Kree private. And let's separate these fruitions and everything here, so we don't draw them all stacked up again. Okay, we're gonna shuffle up our deck. Okay, and then let's see, we can use this first player action, exhaust the Milano, and remove 3 threat from this scheme. That would bring this down to 2. Next, we're going to use the surveillance team and remove a snoop counter. And then we can remove 1 threat from the scheme. Let's take 1 off of the main scheme here. And then let's have Agent 13 thwart for 2 from the pincer maneuver. And that'll bypass the patrol because this is not the main scheme. So that'll clear this off, and she'll take a consequential damage. So she has 3 damage now. And then we're going to ready up another S.H.I.E.L.D card. Let's ready up this surveillance team. And I think we want to get 1 discard pile. So let's go ahead and, because we might get Monica Chang back. So let's exhaust this surveillance team, remove a snoop counter to remove 1 threat from the scheme. We can take it off the main scheme, and that's not a thwart action, so it'll bypass the patrol from the Kree Commando. Okay, and that gets discarded. I think we're looking pretty good here. Oh, Quake can attack again. To get rid of the Kree Commando, we can use a feud agent so she doesn't die. I think we do want to do that actually, because that'll prevent 1 more scheme. Okay, Quake is going to swing for 2. He has 2 hit points left, so he's defeated. We're going to exhaust the feud agent so she doesn't take that consequential damage and remove a backup counter. So this guy is defeated. Okay, and then we will stay in our alter ego here. So let's ready back up. We know what's coming, so we should be okay. And let's keep both these cards in our hand and draw back up to our hand size here of 6. We got that mansion back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these ended up together again somehow. Not sure how that happened. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme with 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a boost of 0. This guy's scheming for 2, so that's going to be 6 threat. 6 plus 2 is going to be 8. Okay, then we get 2 face down encounter cards for a total of 3. First one is that Kree Private. He has Quick Strike, but we're an alter ego, so it won't go off. And then we got, oh, I forgot, whenever he schemes, I forgot, I have to exhaust Quake. After a minion schemes, exhaust Quake, do 2 damage to that minion. So we're going to do 2 damage to Kree Lieutenant. Sorry, I got to backtrack a little bit. Okay, and then we got another minion here with the Kree Commando, and we got Single-Minded Fury, which will surge. But I think we're going to use, let's see, do we want to let it surge? No, we don't want it to surge. Okay, so we're going to use the first player interrupt when a treachery card like this is reviewed. Exhaust the Milano and spend a resource. Let's go ahead and use, I think, the mansion here as a resource. Yeah, let's use the Avengers Mansion as a resource so we can cancel this treachery card here. Okay. So it won't surge. Okay, and it's back to our turn. All right, let's see here. We still don't have any damage, unfortunately. Okay, let's use Fertile Ground first. So exhaust this card, we get 1 growth counter, and we can draw a card. Ooh, another Homeland Intervention. It's not what we're looking for. Yikes. Okay, we can flip, but then we're going to be taking a lot of damage. But then we can fruition next turn. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counters. Okay, let's use growth so we get 2 more, going up to our max of 10 counters. And then, well, we can't thwart because of the Kree Commando. So we have to play a Homeland Intervention. I wanted to play this I Am Groot here, actually. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and play. Yeah, we don't have anything. We're going to play Homeland Intervention. This is an action. Exhaust up to 3 S.H.I.E.L.D cards you control. We will exhaust the Helicarrier, the Government Liaison, and let's exhaust this Surveillance Team. So we can remove 2 threat from a scheme for each S.H.I.E.L D card we exhaust. That's going to be 6 threat. So this goes from 8 down to 2. And that will resolve that. And then let's play a Global Logistics. So exhaust a S.H.I.E.L D card you control. Let's exhaust the Surveillance Team. Look at the top 4 cards in the encounter deck. 2 with the Rogue Vessel. Okay. So we want these as our encounter cards. We can discard a Surveillance Team. And then as our boost card, we can give them the gang up and just have Groot take it. Because we have so many growth counters here. So let's discard the Rogue Vessel and put these 3 cards back on top in this order. Okay. And then we want to, I think we want to keep the fruition. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over to hero form. We have 10 growth counters. We're going to swing for 2. Let's hit the Kree Commando for 2 here. Okay, and then that's going to end our turn. I want to, okay, we don't need both fruitions, I think. Should we just discard both, actually? They are helpful. And we're going to lose a lot of counters here. We're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to go down to 1 counter. I think it's okay. We need to get a root stomp. That'll be the big thing. Okay, let's end our turn. So we're going to ready everyone back up. And then we will discard these 3 cards here, I think. Wait. Sorry, before we do that, actually. Sorry, I'm backtracking more. We can use Def Focus to reduce the next super power that we play by 1. So the I Am Groot here is a 2 cost. We can thwart. We can't thwart the main scheme because of the patrol, but let's use this as 2 resources so we can thwart Superior Tactics. And we just get this out of here. So now we can remove the Power Stone from Ronan if we do 3 more damage. Okay, so that'll end our turn, because we're going to discard those 3 cards anyway, so I might as well just play them. Okay, and then we're going to keep this in our hand, and then draw back up to our hand size here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we got a Root Stomp, so that's really good. Help us clear out some minions here. And we got another Global Logistics. Look at the encounter deck again. Ooh, this would be great. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. He is going to add 1 or 2 to the main scheme. It goes up to 4. He's going to attack us. We could have Quake block so we can play. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. So Ronan's going to attack us. Let's just take us to the face. We have 10 counters. He's hitting with a base of 5 plus a boost of 1. So he knocks off 6 counters. These guys will hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage without knock off all the counters. There's no point defending now, I think. Let's see, if we block with Groot, I want to defeat the Kree Lieutenant and the Commando. Okay, so yeah, so we're just going to take all that to the face, so we lose 4 more counters. So we're back down to 0. Okay, and then we get 2 face-down encounter cards. First one is a card of cards. This card upgrade or support you control. Let's discard this surveillance team here. And then the last encounter card is Power Siphon. Choose 1. Let's exhaust Milano. All right. Okay, and it's back to our turn. Okay, so let's use Helicarrier to reduce the next card that we played, the cost by 1. And then use the Focus to reduce the next super that we play by 1. So we can play a Root Stomp. That's going to do 5 damage to an enemy. Let's defeat the Kree Commando here. So we got rid of the Patrol. If that defeats an enemy, we get 1 growth counter. Okay. Next, so we could play We Are Groot and then get 1 tough. Let's see, Global Logistics. Okay, let's go ahead and play Global Logistics here. Exhaust 1 S.H.I.E.L.D card you control. Let's exhaust the Government Liaison. We can look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck again. Keep on doing that. Let's see. So for his boost, we can give him Under Fire as a boost here because I think we're going to get a tough. So he doesn't have piercing or anything. Yeah, so our current cards can be Blindside and Advance. So we can take a stun and then cancel the advance, or we can let the advance go through. This card is nasty. Okay, we're going to discard the You Stand Accused here. Let's see, Ronan, the accuser, is going to attack with +1 attack. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Yeah, we can take an advance actually. Okay, let's put this back, and we're going to put these cards back in this order here. Okay. Okay, so that will resolve the Global Logistics. Then let's use this as a resource so we can play We Are Groot. Remove up to 4 growth counters from Groot. Let's remove 1. We can choose that many friendly characters and give them tough stats cards. So let's just put 1 tough stats card on Groot. Okay, and then let's see here. We're going to have Groot swing for 2 at the Kree Lieutenant. So he has 5 damage now. And then should we let Quake go away here? Is the question. To defeat the Kree Lieutenant. Let's see. If we do that, we can still play Homeland Intervention and clear off the main scheme. Let's play Homeland Intervention first. So exhaust up to 3 S.H.I.E.L.D cards you control. Let's exhaust Agent 13 and Surveillance Team. We can remove 2 threat for each card exhausted, so it's going to be 4 threat. That'll clean up the main scheme again. And I really do want to get rid of this Kree Lieutenant, but he's just going to be doing 1 damage. And then we should be getting more feud agents too, is the thing. Homeland Security. Okay, we lost 2 Homeland Interventions, and we have 2 Global Logistics in here. I think we're going to take the risk and keep the Kree Lieutenant, just take more damage. Okay, that'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5, hopefully getting some better cards. Okay, we got a Root Stomp. Okay, and a Feud Agent. Okay, that was what I was looking for. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. 2 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Let's take it to the face. We have a tough. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That will remove the tough stats card. These guys hit us for 1 each, so we take 2 damage, dropping from 8 down to 6. And we get 2 face down encounter cards. So the first one is Blindside. Choose one. I'm trying to decide if he gets an advance. Let's see. So this would be the advance. What's he scheming for? This is at 1, 2. He's gonna scheme for 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so I think we have to cancel. We use Milan to cancel the advance. And then we'll lose this card. We can still play a Root Stomp. And then it's a little bit unfortunate still. Okay. We take the stun. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna take the stun here for the blind side. Okay, so this is now resolved. Last encounter card in advance. We're going to cancel the structure with the Kree Commandship, exhaust the Milano, and spend a resource to cancel the structure card. Okay, so it's back to our turn. We're going to attack to remove the stun. Then we're going to use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. Death Focus, reduce the next superpower. So this is for free. We can play a Root Stomp. 5 damage to Kree Private, that will defeat him. If it defeats the enemy, we get a growth counter. Okay, next we want to, let's use the Government Liaison. So reduce the next shoe card that we play by 1. So we can play a Field Agent here for free. So have 3 backup counters. And then we're going to have Quake hit the Kree Lieutenant for 2. We're going to use this Field Agent and exhaust it to prevent the consequential damage. That will defeat this Kree Lieutenant. Okay, so that's great. And then, so we could play the Entangling Vines here. Let's see, what's Ronan going to skip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really want to flip. I think we're going to flip actually. We don't know what he's scheming with, but we cleared out the minions, so we should be okay. We got rid of, I think, both advances here. So see, in advance, you stand accused. You stand accused, advance. Okay, we're going to flip here because I want to get an advantage. And we're going to use Growth Spurt, so we get 2 more counters, going up to 3. Then we're going to use Fertile Ground, exhaust it, get another counter, and draw a card. Okay, we got the attack card. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and use this as a resource to play our Vine Spikes, which we won't really use that much. We can keep the double in our hand. And then let's have Agent 13 is going to thwart for 2 to clear us off. And then we will use this Field Agent to prevent her consequential damage, so she doesn't get defeated here. That will end her turn. Let's ready back up. Okay, we don't know what's coming with the encounter deck, but if we can survive this, we should be doing really good now. Let's draw back up to our hand size of 6, keeping the Genius in our hand here. Oh, we got some big, oh, we got Nick Fury. Okay. All right, so we should be in control if we can survive this right here. So Ronan's turn, 2 threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme with a base of 4 plus 3. So he is scheming for 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, then we get 2 face down encounter cards. And the first one is a Kree Private with Quick Strike. We're an Alter Ego, so Quick Strike won't go off. Single Minded Fear, Ronan's going to attack where it has a Power Stone. Should we Milano that? I think we're going to Milano it because I don't want it to surge. Oh, so basically this card, if no one has a Power Stone, then it's going to gain Surge. I think we want to Milano it. But then we have, if the next encounter card isn't as bad, ooh, it'll be really good for us. Do you want to take the Surge? What else is in the encounter deck is the thing. We still have 1 Fanaticism actually. Okay, we're gonna cancel it because if the next card is Fanaticism, that'll go into Spiral. So let's exhaust the Milano with this first interrupt and spend a resource. Let's use oof, I like all these cards. Let's use this I Am Groot here. Okay, so we can cancel this treachery card and cancel the surging. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's use fertile ground and growth spurt, so we get 3 more counters and we can draw a card. Oh, we got a strength. Okay. We're gonna recover by 4, so we're going from 6 back up to our full hit points of 10. Okay, no more archetypal actions, I think. Yeah, so let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form Groot. And then, let's see, do we want to play Nick first? What's our deck looking like? Okay, we will deck out, I think. Yeah, we're going to deck out. So we need to play Nick first. Let's use, do I have more physical cards or more of these guys? Actually, let's use the Helicarrier and the Government Liaison first. So let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. The Government Liaison will let us play a S.H.I.E.L.D card, reducing its cost by another 1. So this Nick will be 2 cost. We're going to use this to pay for him. When he enters play, we can choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got Monica Chang. Okay, so we want to get Monica Chang out. We want to play an I Am Groot here, so we can thwart for 7. Okay, if we do this, Agent 13 gets us another card, and then we prevent her death. Then we get the Feud Agent as well. But then we keep the Kree Combat Armor, which I do want to get rid of, but it's okay. We have to keep the Kree Combat Armor, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's use Death Focus. So exhaust this card, reduce the next superpower that we play by 1. So we play I Am Groot, using this as 2 resources here. So we can remove threat from the scheme equal to the number of growth counters on Groot. We have 7, so that's going to be 7 threat off of here. So this will go from 9 down to 2, and that'll resolve that. Okay. And then let's go ahead and use this as 3 resources, so we can play over max on allies. Okay, in that case, we're not going to play Monica Chang. We could have an ally leave. Is it time to have Quake leave? Yeah, let's, actually, we still do want to play Monica Chang. Okay, so Quake is going to swing, hit the Kree Private for 2. She will take consequential damage, and she will finally be discarded here. Okay, next, we're going to use this as 3 resources, so we can play Monica Chang. When she enters play, we search our hand, deck, and discard pile for a copy of the surveillance team. So let's look through our discard. We should have both of them here, I think. Yeah, so let's get one of them and we can put them into play. It's going to have 3 counters. Monica Chang adds 1 to each one, so this one will have 4, and the old one's going to have 3 here. Okay, and then we're going to have Agent 13 thwart for 2 from the main scheme. And then let's exhaust our Feud Agent here and remove a backup counter to prevent that consequential damage, so she can stay in play. And then she can ready up a S.H.I.E.L.D card whenever she thwarts or attacks. So let's ready up the Helicarrier, exhaust it to reduce the next card put by 1, so we can play another Feud Agent again. So I have 3 counters. Okay, and then let's have Nick Fury and Monica Chang both swing for a total 1, 2, 3. That will defeat the Kree Private, and they'll both take consequential damage. And then we'll play Global Logistics, exhaust a S.H.I.E.L.D card you control. Let's exhaust this Feud Agent. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Okay, so if we let that card surge, we've got an Exhaustion, which would have surged again to Fanaticism. Okay, so we can rearrange this in any order. I think I want to get S.H.I.E.L.D to pass as an encounter card, because if we do that, we can get in those Groot cards before he decks out, and we'll know pretty much what the cards are. I think we can handle it. And then the Assault. Okay, so... Oh wait, we're going to deck out. I forgot. Yeah, okay, so we're going to deck out here. Let's check the enemy discard pile here to see how many Kree Privates are gone. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have all the overkills gone. Okay, so when Ronan attacks us, okay, first our encounter card is going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D to pass. When Ronan attacks us, we're gonna give him fanaticism and have Nick block. Then he'll get 2 more encounter cards. It's gonna be an assault and another card. And we don't want the exhaustion because that's gonna surge either way. Okay, so we'll discard the exhaustion. Oh man, these are some rough cards to see right here. Okay, yeah, and that will put it back on top like that. Okay, and then, okay, that'll end our turn. So let's ready back up. We're looking pretty healthy here. We just have to manage to survive. Okay, so we're gonna end our turn. We're drawing back up to our hand size of 5. We decked out, so we get a face down encounter card. We're gonna shuffle up the discard pile here. Back into the deck. Okay, drawing 2 more cards. Hopefully it's not 2 fruitions. Okay, it's not. All right, and then let's see here. So it is Ronan's turn. 2 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Oops. Nick is going to block this attack. This will be his boost card. Fanaticism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will defeat Nick Fury. And then we get 2 face down encounter cards. Okay, and then the first one is a Shadow of the Past. So we get 1 card left in the encounter deck mixed in with these guys here. So Groot's Nemesis, Fernax, and then Blazing Inferno, and we shuffle these 3 Fan of Flames here. Let's see, take 2 indirect damage. Okay, that's okay. We're just gonna shuffle these up, and there's a 75% chance that we get a Fan of Flame. Okay, and then he doesn't activate or do anything right now. This will come with 3 threat. All right, next encounter card is that Assault. So we're going to have Monica Chang defend this attack. So Ronan's going to attack us. He gets a boost card, the Fan of Flames. That will defeat Monica Chang. And then we have 1 more encounter card, which is Cannonade. Okay, that's not bad. So this will have Hinder 3, so 4 threat. Okay, and these guys don't do anything yet. Yeah, okay, so it's back to our turn. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? We could... I am Groot, and I am Groot. Is that going to be the play? Unfortunately, our discard pile is Monica and Nick, which are both cards that we really like. Let's see. Ronan's going to probably be scheming with the Fan of Flames, and we'll probably get 2 as encounter cards. That's actually not too bad. So I think we want to flip. We want to get this in the discard pile somehow. That's a hero action. 3 resources right here. If I am Groot to move there. No, we can't get this card discarded, unfortunately, because we need to get rid of Fernax. Okay, so Groot is going to... Oh wait, okay. Let's think about this. If we use these 2 to play this I am Groot, then we can use this. Okay, we can ready up with Helicarrier and then play this I am Groot to thwart. Do we need a thwart? We can thwart for 3 here and clear off this. Milano and this thing can get rid of that. We have 2 surveillance teams. Okay, actually, I do want to get rid of the Kree combat armor. No, wait, we need the root stomp either way. Okay, man, cannot decide what to do here. Okay, let's just get rid of the Fernax first. So we're going to play I am Groot using the Helicarrier and Depth Focus to reduce this to 0. Do damage to enemy equals the number of growth counters. We're going to do 7 damage to defeat Fernax here. Okay, so he is gone. Then we want to, let's use this first player action, exhaust the Milano, and remove 3 threat from this scheme. Then let's, we're gonna have Groot, I think Groot can just thwart for 1. Could also play Homeland Intervention. And we can play Vine Shield as well. Okay, oh man, I just can't decide here. Okay, let's have Agent 13 thwart for 2 from the Blazing Inferno. That will bring this down to 1. She would take consequential damage, so we'll exhaust a feud agent to prevent that consequential damage. She can ready up a card now after she thwarts her attacks. Let's ready up our Helicarrier. And then let's exhaust this surveillance team and remove a snoop counter to remove 1 threat from the Blazing Inferno. That'll clear that off. And then Groot is going to, let's thwart for 1 from Cannonade. That'll clear that off. And then if we had 3 resources here, I would definitely get rid of the Kree Combat Armor, but we need the same type. Yeah, we need the attack card to get rid of the Fernax. Let's see. Oh, Homeland Intervention. We have a bunch coming up. I guess we could just do a Root Stomp. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so let's use... Can we... So we use this to play for that. We use this to play for the Root Stomp. I rather get rid of the threat though is a thing. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, so let's use a this is 2 resources, so we can play a Root Stomp. We do 5 damage to an enemy. The Kree Combat Armor reduces it by 1, so we can hit Ronan for 4. That'll bring it down to 14. Doing our first damage to him finally as Groot here. And let's use a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1, so we can play Vine Shield here for free. And then that will end our turn. So let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Ronan's turn. Whoops. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. It goes up to 4. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend and use our Vine Shield. So when we're defending, we can exhaust this card, remove a counter, and we're blocking for 6 now. So he's hitting with the base of 5 plus a boost card of 1, 6 damage. We don't take any damage. And then we get 2 face down and counter cards. He decks out here with these cards. Okay, so he decks out, so he gets a permanent celebration token. And then, unfortunately, we couldn't get the Kree Combat Armor back into the shuffle. Wait, let's separate these cards so we don't get them all back to back. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay. And then first encounter card is Fan the Flames. Take 2 indirect damage. So we just take 2 damage. Let's put them on Groot. We lose 2 growth counters. And then we got Kree Physiology. Give Ronan a tough stats card, and that will surge. So get another encounter card here, which is Hull Breach. Choose one. We can do 3 damage to first player, exhaust Milano, or spend 2 mental resources. I think we're going to, let's exhaust Milano here. Okay, so this is resolved. Okay, next let's use this hero action. Spend 3 resources of the same type, 3 physical resources, so we can discard the Kree Combat Armor. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. When I attacked Ronan with the Root Stomp, we do 4 damage to him, and that would have taken the Power Stone away. And then it would have messed everything up. Okay, let's just redo that. So I'm not gonna hit Ronan with the Root Stomp. Let's just put him back to full hit points of 18, and we just card all of those cards. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that way we don't mess up with the double boost cards if I have the Power Stone. Okay. So still our turn. Let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. Government Liaison to play a Shield card, reducing its cost by 1. So we can play a 3rd surveillance team here. This is going to have 3 Snoop counters as well. And then let's have Agent 13 thwart for 2. And then use a feud agent to reduce her consequential damage. She can ready up the Helicarrier, which we're going to use again to play a 3rd feud agent. This will have 3 counters on here. Okay, and then that's going to end our turn. Let's just ready everyone back up. Oh, actually, before turn ends, let's use 2 surveillance teams and then remove 2 threat from here. But I'm not going to exhaust them because we're going to have to ready everything back up anyways. Okay, and that will end our turn. Alrighty, so we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 3 to the main scheme because of the acceleration. He's going to attack. We're going to defend and use Vine Shield to remove a growth counter and exhaust his card. So we're blocking for 6. He's aiming for 5 plus a boost, give him an additional boost card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So we take 2 damage. We're blocking for 6, so we lose 2 growth counters, dropping down to 1. And we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is a Kree Pride with Quick Strike. He hits for 1, we lose a growth counter. And then we got Kree Physiology. Surge, give him a tough stats card. If he has one, we take a damage. So we drop from 9 down, or 10 down to 9, and then we get another encounter card. With the Surge, Shadow the Past, review your stats at Nemesis Minion. We can't do that, so this card gains Surge. Fan the Flames, take 2 indirect damage. So we're going to put them both on Groot. We're dropping from 9 down to 7. Alright, and it's back to our turn. Let's see here. We can... Okay. Let's go ahead and play Fruition so we get 2 growth counters. And then let's use things. We don't have a global logistics. I think that's okay. So let's use this first player action, exhaust Milano, and remove 3 threat from the main scheme. That'll clear that off. And then let's go ahead and use, actually, I want to keep the double. Let's use a helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card play by 1. Government Liaison for the next shield card, so we can play Quake for free. And then Quake is going to swing the Kree Private for 2, and then she will take a consequential damage. We don't know what he's going to scheme with, but I don't think Ronan can scheme out right now with this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he gets a boost of 3, actually, he could scheme out. So, never mind. That means we can't flip unless we know what the boost is. Okay, and then let's discard the I am Groot here. And actually, okay, let's just have Agent 13 swing for 1. Use this Viewed Agent to reduce the consequential damage. And then hit this guy for 1, so it's going to have 3 damage on him. Okay, that'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're not really doing much because we need to flip to get more economy. And we need to discard here. Let's discard. Let's check our discard pile before we decide. 1 Homeland Security. Okay, let's discard the I am Groot and then draw 3 more cards back up to our hand size here. 2, 3. Okay, we should have got rid of the Homeland Intervention. So it is, we need global logistics here. Do we have any more? We have 3 more in the deck here. Okay, so Ronan's turn is going to add 3 to the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to defend and use a Vine Shield again, remove a counter. We're blocking for 6. His boost is 2. Oh, that's both fanaticism. So it's hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. We're defending for 6, so we take 1 damage, lose a growth counter. This guy hits us for 1, we drop from 7 down to 6. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is Pincer Maneuver. So come in with Hinder 2, so 5 threat. And we also got an Assault. The villain's going to attack you. Do we want to? Let's cancel. We're gonna use the first one, interrupt of the Kree command ship. Exhaust Milano, spend a resource. Let's use the Homeland Intervention as a resource so we can cancel this assault here. Okay, so we have no more Homeland Interventions in our deck. Okay, I would love to play a Fruition here. Darn, we need the global logistics to know what he's gonna scheme with. That's the only problem. Okay, let's just have Quake swing for 2 to defeat the Kree Private, and then exhaust a Field Agent so she doesn't take that consequential damage. Let's exhaust this one so it gets discarded. Okay, and then, oh, I forgot the Pincer Maneuver is in play. Okay, so we're going to play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control. Let's exhaust Agent 13 and Government Liaison and this Field Agent. So it's going to be 3, so we can remove 6 threat from the scheme. Let's clear off the Pincer Maneuver. And that will resolve Homeland Intervention. And then let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. This would be 3 more resources for a total of 4. So we can finally play Avengers Mansion. Let's just put that, I guess let's put it over here. We can put the Vine Shield over here actually. Okay, and let's use mansion so we can draw a card. Okay, let's play global logistics. So exhaust the S.H.I.E.L.D card you control. Let's exhaust Feud Agent. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Okay, so this is actually gonna work out. So we're gonna give this to him as his boost card when he schemes. And our encounter card is gonna be the Kree Private. And let's get Fernax here. Okay, so now we can actually flip over. He's scheming for, so it's gonna go up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be at 10, so we actually are okay. But we can use the surveillance team anyways. Let's go ahead and flip over here now safely to our Arch Eagle. Use Growth Spurt and Fertile Ground, so we get 3 growth counters, and we can draw another card, which we'll keep in our hand. And then let's go ahead and use all 3 surveillance teams, removing 3 counters to remove 3 threat off the main scheme. Okay, that will end our turn. Let's ready up, and we just didn't exhaust because we're gonna ready them up anyways. All right, so I think we're ready for the counterattack now. Drawing back up. Root Stomp helps with the minions. Okay, well, let's ready up Divine Shield. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn, 3 threat. He's going to scheme with the base of 2, 3, 4 plus 0 because this is only extra boost icons for an attack. So he's scheming for 4 plus 3 is going to be 7. Okay, then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one's a Kree Private with Quick Strike, but we're an Arch Eagle, so Quick Strike won't go off. And we got a Fernax, which doesn't do anything right now until it activates. Okay, back to our turn. We use Growth Spurt and Fertile Ground. 3 counters, and then draw a card. And then, let's see, we have 2 more cards here, so let's use the Avengers Mansion to draw 1 more. Okay, all 3 global logistics. Nothing else to do in Arch Eagle. So actually, let's go ahead and recover just to be safe. So we're going to heal by 4. Let's go back up to 10 here. And then let's flip back over to hero form. And then let's use... we're going to use Helicarrier to reduce the next cost that we play by 1. And let's use the focus to reduce the superpower, I mean. So we can play a Root Stomp. We're going to do 5 damage to Kree Private. That'll defeat him. And then we get a growth counter. Okay. Next, I just realized we should have defeated Fernax instead. Okay, it's okay. So we want to play. Okay, let's use this as a resource so we can. Oh wait, let's have our allies do stuff first. Okay, we're going to have Quake swing for 2 at Fernax and exhaust a Feud Agent and discard it so she doesn't take consequential damage. And then let's use the first player interrupt with the Milano, exhaust it, and we can remove 3 threat from this game. Then let's use this as a resource to play We Are Groot. We can exhaust up to 3 growth counts from Groot, or 4 I mean. So let's take off 3, and we can give 3 tough status cards. So let's give everyone a tough here. Okay. And then my board is getting really messy here. Let's play Global Logistics. So we can exhaust a S.H.I.E.L.D card. Let's exhaust the Liaison. Look at the top 3 cards or 4 cards of the encounter deck, and we can change them in any order. Oh, his piercing here. Okay, let's get this like this. And this would be his boost card. And then we'll get another minion in special delivery. Oh, wait, we're going to deck out. So we want a Kree Commando. We get 2 Kree Commandos here and a special delivery. Yeah, okay. And then we have 2 big resource cards here. Okay, let's exhaust all 3 surveillance teams. Remove counters from all of them. So these 2 get discarded. And we can remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, and then see what our discard power. Let's go ahead and end our turn, and we're going to discard the Genius here in case we end up with all resources and nothing to do with them. Okay, we're going to ready back up. Okay, and then drawing back up to hand size, we decked out, so we get a face down encounter card. And then this is not good. We need to start trying to gun him down. Okay, drawing 2 more cards. Okay, we got Global Logistics back. All right, so Ronan's turn. He's going to add 3 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Let's take it because we have a tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That will remove the tough. This guy's going to attack us for 2. And then we're going to take indirect damage. That's okay. Let's take the 2 damage. So we draw down 2 counters. And then after he activates, do 2 indirect damage to the player. So we take 2 more. Draw down 0. Then we get 2 face down counter cards for a total of 3. First one is a Kree Commando. Then we got another Kree Commando. Then we got Special Delivery. You may exhaust him alone. If you do not, the villain's going to attack you. Let's see. I think we're okay getting rid of a tough, actually. Well, if we don't exhaust it, what are we going to do? Now, we could draw more. I don't want to exhaust it, actually. Okay, so we're going to let him attack. So we're going to have Agent 13 defend. This would be Ronan's boost card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That would just remove the tough from Agent 13. Okay, back to our turn. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Okay, great. We got Monica Chang. So let's use a helicarrier to generate or to reduce the next card that we play by 1. Let's use Garmy Liaison so we can play Monica Chang now, and she'll just be 1 cost. So we're going to use this as a resource to play her. When she enters play, we can search our hand, deck, and discard pile for a surveillance team. Let's look through our deck and get out that last surveillance team so we don't draw it. Let's see. Okay, and then this comes into play here. And she will add 1 snoop counter on every surveillance team. So the new one's going to have 4. And then the old one gets 1 more, so it's going to have 2 now. Okay, and then, should I have just played this first? Okay, yeah, I should have just done that. Okay, let's use this as 2 resources, and we're going to play another surveillance team here. So we got all of them out. So I have 3 counters. Mess up the order of that, that's okay. And then let's go ahead and use this first player action, Exhaust Milano, and then remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Then let's play Global Logistics, exhaust a S.H.I.E.L.D card you control. Let's exhaust this surveillance team. And then we can, actually, let's do this middle one with 2. And then look at the top 4 cards in the encounter deck. We can change them in any order that we want. We want to cut the power as encounter card. Let's discard the You Stand Accused. And we can just keep these in this order. Okay, put it back on top. Okay, that'll resolve that. Okay, Groot is going to, we don't have growth counters. Okay, Groot's going to swing for 2 at Fernax. That will bring him down to 2 hit points. And then let's have Quake swing for 2. Should take, should take consequence damage. Let's remove the tough. We don't need the feud agent. 2 more damage. That will defeat Fernax. Okay, and then Monica Chang is going to swing for 1 at the Kree Commando. She'll take a damage. And then let's use the surveillance team to remove 1 threat from the scheme. That'll bypass the patrol here because it's not a thwart. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. This is getting really drawn out here. Let's draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, we got some attacks, so that's great. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 3. He's going to attack us. It was just damage, right? Yeah, so let's have Monica block. This will be his boost card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That will defeat Monica Chang. These guys will hit us for 2 each. So we're going to take 4 damage, on from 10 down to 6. Kind of hurt. And we get 2 encounter cards. First one is Cut the Power. This has a crisis icon, 3 threat. We got Blindside. Choose one. Let's choose to exhaust the Milano here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back to our turn. Avengers Mansion, so we can draw a card. We got Nick Fury. So I think we want to. Okay, let's play Nick Fury first. What would be the resource to pay for him? I don't think. I think these 2 cards. Let's check our discard pile. Do we have another feud agent? Okay, we do. Okay, let's use a feud agent then. Okay, so this would be, let's use Helicarrier to reduce the next card we play by 1, Government Liaison, so we can play Nick for 2, and this would be the 2 to play him. When you enter play, choose one. Let's pick the 1 to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let's use Def Focus. to reduce the next superpower that we play by 1. And then let's use Ronan as a resource to play a Root Stomp. 5 damage, defeat the Kree Commando, and we get a growth counter. Okay, next let's play. We can all just attack, huh? Nick can thwart. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's have Groot go ahead and swing for 2 at this Kree Commando. 2 damage. And then I think we need the helicarrier back, I think. So we can, okay. So let's have Agent 13 Thor for 2 from Cut the Power. We're gonna use the Field Agent to prevent her consequential. And then she can ready up the helicarrier. We're gonna use the helicarrier that just got readied up to reduce the next card we play by 1. So we can play a Root Stomp using just 1 resource. Let's use, oh man, I actually want to keep the Field Agent. Let's use the Fruition here as a resource. So we're gonna do 5 damage to Kree Commando. That will knock him out. We get another growth counter. Okay, oh, this is the wrong thing. This should be a threat. Okay, let's use the surveillance team. Exhausted, remove a counter to clear this out. Okay, and then Nick Fury is gonna Thor for 2 from here. This goes down to 1. He'll take a damage. And then let's use global logistics. So let's exhaust the S.H.I.E.L.D card we control. We're gonna exhaust Quake. Look at the top 4 cards and then change them in any order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we should have kept the side skins for Master Plan. We could take an advance. Okay, actually the safer play. Let's check our discard pile here. Root Stomp, I am Groot. So we got 1 more Root Stomp. We have the damage, I think, to get rid of a Kree Lieutenant. Okay, so we want the Kree Lieutenant. And then we can cancel an advance, I think. Or actually, oh man, okay. No, it's okay. I do want to flip this. If he flips, he schemes with this. 1, 2, 3. But then we kind of don't get Nick's effect of blocking for us. Yeah, so we still want a big attack. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, if we do this, we'll let him get the advance as the counter card. We get Master Plan. And then we can cancel the treasure with the Milano. Okay, we can put it back like that. And then, oh man, this is, all right, that's fine. That'll end our turn. Let's ready up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5, keeping the Field Agent here in our hand. Okay, good. We got an attack here, but it's only 2 damage. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. 3 to the main. He attacks. Nick blocks. This is boost card, just damage. Nick is defeated. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is the Kree Lieutenant. Then we got another advance. So he's going to scheme here. We know the Master Plan's a base of 2. We don't have the removal, so let's use the Milano's First Player Interrupt right here to cancel this treachery. And let's use a resource here. We're going to use the, let's use this I am Groot. Okay. And then it's back to our turn. Let's use Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Global Logistics. We're going to flip down here for sure. We can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's use this as a resource so we can play a Field Agent. Actually, no. Okay, hold up. Let's just use the Government Liaison so we can play the Field Agent for free. So I have 3 counters. Okay, Quake's gonna swing for 2. And we'll use this Field Agent so she doesn't take consequential damage. And then, let's see. Groot's going to swing. Oh, we have this. So Groot can swing for 2. We're going to use Divine Spikes. So remove a growth counter and exhaust this. So Groot's can swing for 4 now. So this guy will have 6 damage and 1 hit point left. Okay, that was actually really useful. And then we just want to play this waste of an I Am Groot. So let's use a Helicarrier to reduce the next card we play. That focus superpower, so we play I Am Groot. We're going to do 1 damage because we have 1 growth counter, so that would defeat the Kree Lieutenant. Okay. And then we want to, we're going to flip over here. We're going to use Growth Spurt and Fertile Ground to get 3 counters, and we can draw a card exhausting the Fertile Ground. Okay. And then let's use, I don't know what to do here. Okay, Agent 13 can thwart, I think. Actually, okay, first let's just play the Global Logistics first because we need to do that. So we're going to exhaust a S.H.I.E.L.D card. Let's exhaust the Surveillance Team. Look at the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we want the Superior Tactics back. We want him to scheme with the gang up. Oh no, we're going to let him scheme with the Rogue Vessel here. Cancel the gang up and keep the Master Plan. Oh, wait. Why don't we get the Master Plan and Superior Tactics as our encounter cards? Then he'll scheme with the Rogue Vessel. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got to bring the threat down to 1. If Agent 13 thwarts, let's see. Or we could have, let's see. If we do it like this, he'll scheme for, okay, add 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means we got to get this down to 2. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, now we want to discard the Rogue. Actually, let's keep the Rogue Vessel because it can be a boost card. Yeah, I think. Actually, let's check. Are we going to deck out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to deck out the next turn. So never mind. We want to discard the Rogue Vessel. Okay, so we put the cards back like this. Okay, that'll resolve that. And then let's go ahead and use, should we just play another upgrade? Let's just use this We Are Groot so we can play the Lashing Vines here. We aren't really doing anything. Okay, that'll end our, before we end our turn, exhaust both surveillance teams. Move 2 threat from here, so we'll go down to 2. Okay, we're gonna keep the Root Stunt in our hand, and in our turn, let's ready back up. And we're gonna start attacking him now. Then we finally got enough resources. This is probably the longest game I've ever played. Drawing back up to hands as a 6. We're finally an Alter Ego. Okay. Alright, so Ronan's turn, he's gonna add 3 to the main scheme. It goes up to 5. He schemed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 boost, so 5. It goes up to 10, flips at 11, so we're okay. 2 encounter cards. First one, Superior Tactics. If Ronan already has it, it has 3. Or it has additional threat. Master Plan places 4 threat on each side scheme, so this goes from 3 up to 7. Okay. Then it is back to our turn. We're going to use Fertile Ground and Growth Spurt. Yeah, so we get 3 counters, and we can draw a card. We got all of our thwart stuff. Should we deck out? No, we don't want to deck out right now. We need the... Okay, let's go ahead and flip over. It's a Hero Form Groot. We have 7 counters. Okay, let's use Death Focus and Helicarrier to reduce the next superpower that we play by 2. This is exhausted. And then 1 Homeland Intervention to play a I Am Groot. Remove threat from scheme equal to a growth counter, so 7 threat. Let's take that off of the main scheme. This goes down to 3. Okay. Next, we want to play... Okay, let's have Agent 13 hit Ronan for 1. That'll remove the tough. And let's use a feud agent to prevent her consequential damage. And then she can ready up the Helicarrier. Let's use the Helicarrier to reduce the next card that we play by 1. So we can play a Root Stomp here. And let's use this Homeland Intervention as a resource to play this Root Stomp. So it's going to do 5 damage to Ronan. That'll bring it from 18 down to 13. So that's our actual first damage finally. And then let's go ahead and play Homeland Intervention. So we can exhaust a S.H.I.E.L.D card. Let's exhaust Quake. Look at the top 4 cards in the encounter deck again. We want the Kree Private as an encounter card. We want a Caught Off Guard as an encounter card. And the boost is going to be Single-Minded Fury. Yeah, okay. So it's hitting for essentially no boost. Oh wait, we're going to deck out. Okay, wait. So that means we want this as an encounter card and like this. Okay, so that actually works out. Okay, and then let's see. Let's play. We're gonna have Groot attack Ronan, exhaust Divine Spike, so we can remove 1 counter. We're gonna be hitting him for 4, so that bring him from 13 down to 9. This is definitely not the way to do this. Okay, and let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Actually, let's play Fruition first, so we get 2 more counters. It gets discarded now, and we can draw a card with Mansion. We decked out with a Strength and a Genius there. And then let's use the first player action with the main scheme. We will exhaust the Milano and remove 3 threat from the scheme. Okay, that will end our turn. Yeah, let's ready back up here. Let's keep the Strength and the Genius in our hand. And hopefully we can get Dum Dum Dugan or Nick Fury or something like that. Okay, so drawing 3 more cards. Oh, we got the energy. Okay, and a feud agent. Okay, so that's not the worst. Ronan's turn is going to add 3 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us here. Let's see. Are we going to defend? Or do we want to do some damage? Let's have Quake. Actually, yeah, let's have Quake block this attack. So this would be his boost card. Nothing. He just attaches power to Ronan, so he defeats Quake. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards for a total of 3. Okay, Kree Private with Quick Strike, we lose a growth counter. Caught Off Guard, discard upgrade support control. Let's discard this surveillance team. Then we got Power Siphon, choose 1. Let's choose to exhaust the Milano. Okay, back to our turn. Let's use Mansion so we can draw a card. Oh, we need some attacks. Okay, let's use a Helicarrier and Government Liaison to reduce the next, to play a S.H.I.E.L.D card right here. It's just 1 cost. Let's just use this double to play her. And then if she'll come in, she can bring back the surveillance team and add a 1 snoop counter on each surveillance team. So this has 4, this has 3, this one has 3 as well. Okay, we're going to have Groot swing and use Divine Spikes, remove a counter, so we're going to do 4 to him. And Monica Jam will do 1 more, so that'll be 5. That'll defeat the Kree Private. Monica will take a consequential damage. And then, let's see here. I think we want to, let's have Agent 13 thwart for 2. Bring this down to 1. Use a feud agent, exhaust it, discard the counter. To prevent the consequential damage, you can ready up the Helicarrier. We're going to use it to play another feud agent again. This will have 3 counters. And then let's go ahead and play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 3 S.H.I.E.L.D cards we control. Let's do the 3 surveillance teams. And we can remove 6 threat from Superior Tactics. And that will end our turn. We can go ahead and just ready back up. Okay, we're going to keep the doubles in our hand. I think we just need to get our attack cards here. Okay, so we're drawing. Okay, we got 1 Iron Groot. Okay, that's our hands as a 5. Ronan's turn. He's going to add 3 to the main. He's going to attack. Monica's going to block. This would be his boost card of giving additional boost. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That'll defeat Monica Chang. Then we get 2 Exotic counter cards. First one, Kree Commander with Patrol. Then we got an Assault. The villain's going to attack you. Let's use the first player Interrupt. I think, no, we don't want to do that. Oof, but we don't. I want to keep both of these cards as a thing. Check our discard pile. How many more Homeland Interventions? Okay, we still have more. Okay, let's use it for Milano. Spend a resource. We're going to use the Strength here to cancel this Assault. Okay, so back to our turn. Let's use Mansion so we can draw a card. And then, let's see. Let's use Helicarrier and Death Focus to reduce the next superpower so we can play I Am Groot. That's going to be 6 damage. Let's hit the Kree Commando. We need to get rid of him. He's too dangerous. Okay, so we just defeated him, unfortunately, and didn't attack Ronan. Let's use this as 3, so we can play I am Groot. We can remove 6 star from the scheme. Let's clear off the main scheme again. Groot's gonna swing for 2 plus Divine Spikes, remove a counter. It's gonna do 4 damage to Ronan. That will bring him down to 5. And he's still alive. And then let's play Global Logistics, Exhaust Agent 13 with the top cards. Oh, only 3 left. It's not good. So this would be his boost, and we can give him these as our encounter cards, I guess. Yeah, I think we're gonna flip here again. We need a big boost from flipping. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip over to Groot. With that resolved, let's use Fertile Ground so we can draw a card and get a counter. Going up to 6 and drawing a card. Okay, we got Nick Fury, so that's good for next turn. Let's use Growth Spurt so we get 2 more counters. Okay, that'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. Okay, because we know he's scheming with nothing now. So let's draw back up to our hand size. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit flustered here. 3 threats to the main scheme. He's going to scheme a 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 0. So this goes up to 7. Okay, then we get 2 face-down encounter cards. He decks out. I'm going to shuffle up the encounter deck. First encounter card is the Cannonade. Oh, this card is falling out. Okay, Cannonade. This will be Hinder 3. So we have this. And the Blazing Inferno is in our side scheme. Whenever the villain phase ends due to indirect, when a villain phase begins due to indirect damage to each player. Okay, so nothing happens right now, I think. Yeah, okay, so we're okay. So it's back to our turn. Oh, we should be drawing up to 6 here. That's our hand size. Okay, so we're gonna Mansion. We're gonna Fertile Ground to get another counter, going up to 9. We're gonna use Growth Spurt, place 2 counters on Groot, so we get another 1, going up to 10. And then we're going to draw a card with Fertile Ground. Okay, so we got some big cards here. Okay, we got 10 counters. I want to ignore all the side schemes and just try to gun them down here. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna flip over to, should we do that? I kind of want to recover. No, we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's just do it. We're gonna flip over to Hero Form Groot. Okay, and then we will, how we get the damage out? We need to play Nick. Let's see. Okay, so let's use a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card play by 1. Government Liaison to play a S.H.I.E.L.D card, reducing its cost by 1. And then let's use the Milano to generate a resource. And then let's use this We Are Groot as another resource. So we can play Nick Fury. He enters play, we can draw 3 cards with his effect. 3. Okay. And then let's see if we swing. Okay, Groot is going to attack Ronan. So we're gonna exhaust Divine Spikes, take off the counter. So we can do 4 damage. That'll bring him down to 1. Okay. And then Nick's gonna swing for 2. That will bring him down to 0. He will flip over to his final stage. He has Retaliate 1 and Toughness. Nick will take the Retaliate and the consequential damage. Okay, Agent 13 is going to swing for 1. That'll remove the Tough. She'll take Retaliate consequential damage. She'll get discarded. Okay, and she can ready up the Helicarrier before that happens. Okay, and then Ronan will have 25 hit points, and when he comes into play, we put the Superior Tactics side scheme into play. It's already in play right here, so nothing will happen with that. Okay, next we want to play. We don't have the damage. Yeah, because this is. Let's see. Okay. First, let's just do this. So we're gonna use Helicarrier to reduce the next card play by 1. Depth Focus to reduce the next superpower that we play by 1. So we can play a I Am Groot. This is gonna be do damage to an enemy equal to the amount of growth counters. We have 9 growth counters. We're gonna hit Ronan for 9. That will bring it from 25 down to 16. He'll retaliate, hit us for 1, so we lose a growth counter. Okay, so we're down there, and then we want to, if we play 2 root stomps and Dum Dum Dugan, we could do it, but we don't have the resources for that. Okay, so want the root stomps here. Dum Dum Dugan swings for, okay, we're not going to use Dum Dum Dugan. I think we have to get rid of the threat so we don't lose here. So let's play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control. Let's exhaust the feud agents and the surveillance team. We can remove 6 threat from the scheme. Let's take 6 off of the main scheme. We're just going to ignore everything else here because we have a global logistics. So let's play global logistics. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Oh, with the exhaust the shield card, let's exhaust the surveillance team. Top 4 cards being rearranged in any order. Okay, so we want the Kree Lieutenant as our, yeah, let's discard use stand accuse, put these cards on top like this. I think, are we going to deck out? No, we're not. Okay, so yeah, let's put it back like this. Okay, that will be discarded here. And then we have another global logistics, but it shouldn't matter. Okay, let's use, actually, did we just use the I am group? We use a Homeland Intervention, I think. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, so that's fine. Let's use this as 2 resources. So we can play a root stomp. We're going to hit Ronan for 5. That'll bring from 16 down to 11. He'll retaliate and hit us for 1. We drop down, or we take a growth counter off, I mean. Okay, and then let's go ahead and play Fruition so we get 2 more growth counters. So we're going back up to 9. And then that will end our turn. So we're going to ready everything back up. Oh, wait a minute. If we Lashing Vines, could we have ended it? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Okay. I think we got this in the next turn. So, oh, wait, never mind. We're not going to play the Fruition. So we don't get those growth counters. Sorry. A lot of them doing here because I don't want to deck out. So I draw 2 more cards back up to hand size of 5, and we don't deck out here. Okay, so Ronan's turn. He's going to add 5. No, he's going to add 4 to the main scheme. It goes up to 5. When the villain phase begins, do 2 indirect damage to each player. So we take 2 indirect damage. So we're going to lose 2 counters here. Okay, and then, okay, that's it with that. Ronan attacks. Nick's going to block. He keeps the Power Stone here because Superior Tactics means the Power Stone can't be removed. So we use Boost. 3 icons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll defeat Nick Fury. Okay, then we get 2 face down encounter cards. Kree Private with Quick Strike, so he hits us for 1, we lose a growth counter, I mean. And then we got Power Siphon, choose 1. Let's exhaust the Milano. Okay, and I think we have the kill shot, hopefully. Okay, let's use Death Focus and Helicarrier. So we can play a Root Stomp. We're going to hit Ronan for 5. That'll bring him from 11 down to 6. And then we're going to have, oh, he retaliates, so we lose a growth counter. Okay, we're going to, I think we're just going to have Dum Dum Dugan finish it off. Yeah, okay, let's flip over to, actually, let's, just in case, we're going to have Groot swing for 2. We're going to use Lashing Vines. So we take off a counter, down to 2 counters, and we're going to hit Ronan for 4. That will bring him from 6 down to 2. And we could ready, but I'm not sure if I was playing my counters correctly. Actually, let's just do that. So let's use 2 Fruitions, place 2 growth counters on Groot, so we get 4 more counters. So we're going up to 6. And then, actually, okay, no, okay, never mind. That's fine, that's fine. Let's not do that, okay? Because I just want to make sure it's already pretty not clean. Okay, let's flip over to Groot here. And then let's use Fertile Ground so we get a growth counter. We can draw a card, but we decked out, so we get a face down encounter card. Let's shuffle up our discard pile here. We got another Root Stomp. We have Dum Dum Doom finish him off. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw another card. Okay. Alright, and then let's use this as 5 resources so we can play Dum Dum Dugan. He's going to swing and hit Ronan for 3. He can exhaust 3 shield cards. Let's exhaust 3 surveillance teams. So he's now hitting for 6, and that will bring Ronan down to 0. And yeah, that was the most long and intense game I've ever played. But yeah, I think we got Ronan finally down. Not the cleanest game either, but that's Ronan on expert mode.